Best bites forever.
Hi, welcome to Best Bites Forever. In this video, I'm going to be showing you 7 creative s'mores. Don't forget to like and subscribe for a new recipe every week, and let's rock it out. Here on my cutting board, I have bananas, apples, oranges, pineapples, lemon zest, and orange zest. These are all going to be beautiful garnishes for our different types of s'mores. So here I have a plate with a little bit of sugar, and I'm going to start by dipping my bananas. I'm just pressing down gently into the sugar to give them a nice little coating on top. I'm going to do the same thing with my pineapple slices and my strawberry slices. What I have underneath them is a sheet pan. I lined my sheet pan with aluminum foil. I also have some hot pads underneath the sheet pan, and I have it sitting on top of my stove. You just want to make sure that you have it on top of a heat-proof surface, something that isn't going to melt underneath like plastic countertops or anything like that. Make sure that you have it on something that can get hot because we are going to be bruleeing the fruit. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to bust out my blowtorch, and you can buy like those kind of small blowtorches that are specifically for bruleeing, but what I have here is one of those big Mamba Jamba ones that you buy at like, like Home Depot or that type of place, and it has the blue tank on it, so it's like a pretty big one, but it makes really short work out of bruleeing anything. You do have to make sure if you're using one of these bigger ones that you keep it moving so that you don't end up with like really burnt spots. And this is what all of those beautiful little bruleed fruits are going to look like. Absolutely gorgeous for my garnish. Moving right along to my marshmallows, I'm putting these also onto a sheet pan lined with aluminum foil. They are going to go onto the very top rack of my oven underneath the broiler on high for 30 seconds to a minute on each side. Now we're ready for our first s'more, which is going to be caramel apple. Here I have a vanilla graham cracker, which is going to be perfect here. I'm going to use a dark chocolate. This is a salted burnt caramel flavor. You can find this at most grocery stores, but I'll also leave a link down below in case you can't. This is what my gorgeous marshmallows look like after they've been in the oven for, like I said, they take about 30 seconds to a minute on each side. Make sure that you do keep the oven door cracked and that you're watching them because they burn really easily. I'm just going to go ahead and garnish this with some apple slices. And our first s'mores are ready. Caramel apple s'mores. Yum. Let's move on to the next one. Chocolate orange. For this one, I'm going to be using a cinnamon graham cracker. And of course, you could use a chocolate graham cracker, would be really good too. I'm using a dark chocolate again, and it is an intense orange. Let's talk about this for a second. This little spot here is called bloom. It's not a huge deal. The chocolate didn't go bad, but sometimes if it hits the wrong temperature, like especially the hotter temperatures, like where I live here in Arizona, the fat can separate from the rest of the chocolate and you get those little spots on top. It's no big deal because this chocolate is going to melt anyway, and like I said, all that happened is it came out of temper. What I added on there was a little bit of orange marmalade, my marshmallow, and my garnish. Next up, we have strawberries and cream. Ooh, doesn't that look good? I love that picture. So here, I'm going to start off with a vanilla graham cracker. For this one, I'm going to be using white chocolate. This is a Baker's white chocolate, and I really like that one because it's a pure white chocolate. Like if you read the ingredients, it doesn't start off with some kind of oil or anything like that. So I really like the Baker's white chocolate. I'm going to be adding some beautiful strawberry jam right on top of that, and make sure that you're using a good strawberry jam for this. You know, one that you would actually eat a spoonful of. So that's going on next, along with my marshmallows. And of course, we did those beautiful little bruleed strawberries. You may want to hit them up again with the blowtorch, but I'm just going to go ahead and put them on and move on to number 3. Peanut butter banana s'mores. Yes. All right. So for this one, I am using a honey graham. Of course, you can use whatever kind you want. The white chocolate Reese cups, my marshmallows, and just get that right there in the center. And then on top is my beautiful bruleed banana, and bam, that one is done. So simple, but so delicious. Next, I have my Mexican hot chocolate inspired one. So I have my cinnamon grams. I'm using a chili pepper dark chocolate, and this one definitely has a little bit of spice to it. I absolutely love it. I got that at Sprouts, but you can, find it online as well. I'll leave links down below. I'm adding a little bit of cayenne to one. That one is not going to be for me, but I'm going to be eating the other kind of lighter version with no heat. I'm also adding on my marshmallows and a little bit of red pepper on top. You could definitely cut up some hot red, chilies to put on top, would be a beautiful garnish. I didn't have any, so I used bell peppers. On to my next one, Piña Colada. Do you like piña coladas? All right, I'm not going to sing. Don't click off. Okay, vanilla graham crackers, almond joy candy bars, got the coconut going on inside, a little bit of pineapple preserves. You could also use pineapple sundae topping if you can't find preserves. Next, I'm putting on the marshmallows, which are so soft and fresh out of the oven. Look at that, yes. Next, I'm putting on those beautiful little bruleed pineapples, and then for the finishing touch, I have these Bear brand toasted coconut chips. These are so good. I mean, like, even by themselves, I eat them straight out of the package. Like, they are great munchy food. Those are my garnish, and I'm ready to move on to my last one. My favorite one, by the way, although it may be a little out there for some of you, but that's okay. My Thai-inspired s'more is going to have a vanilla graham cracker, and I was kind of debating if it should be a crunch bar, because of the rice inside, or if it should be the spicy chili dark one, so that's kind of going to be up to you. But I did go ahead and go with the pineapple jam going on top of it. And then here's where we get a little bit funky, but still delicious. Just a little bit of soy sauce. It gives just a tiny little touch of kind of like, saltiness, the umami, some people like to call it, whatever you want to call it. Marshmallow on top, squeeze of lime. These are absolutely looking gorgeous. And of course, for the final touch, a piece of crystallized ginger. And this is my beautiful Thai-inspired one. This is what they look like when they are all together. Please comment below which one you can't wait to try or what you think your favorite one is going to be. Don't forget to like and subscribe for a new recipe every week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!
BestBitesForever.com